Okay folks, so now we've set up Maya to work correctly and we've put some safety nets in place to help protect our work. I just want to show you the basics. So a few of you might already know this. Those of you that are completely new to Maya or have forgotten the basics, this is the video for you. So to move around the scene, you're going to use the different mouse buttons on your mouse, and you're going to use Alt. So Alt and the left mouse button, clicking and holding, allows me to drag and pull around the view. Holding the middle mouse button, I can grab it and it's like the hand tool in Photoshop. I can move my scene and move to where I want. And then holding the right mouse button lets me drag in and out. Okay, they're the basic ways that we're going to get around. So left mouse button to rotate around our scene, middle mouse button to grab our scene and move to where we want to go, and then right mouse button for zooming in and out. Okay, that's when we're working in perspective view mode. So this is like the 3D view mode. Maya has different view modes, so we can look at our objects in different settings. So if I hit spacebar with my mouse in this scene, I can jump to different views within Maya. So you can see I've got my perspective view here, and then I've got side, front and top. So these views are handy because it means that if we move objects in these views, move them away from us, they don't actually change size, which is really handy for us when we're modeling. So we can move things out of the way and they're never going to appear distant. They're always going to stay the same size. So we can set these up to work for us. This way of hitting spacebar and jumping to different views, okay, so you can see I'm hitting spacebar wherever my mouse is, it's jumping to that view and making it the full view, is all linked to these scenes these options down here. So I can set up Maya to work differently. I could have a two panel view here, just a front and a perspective, or I can have a 4 as we've got here. Now the way to change these is to, let's say you want perspective here and you want to have side here, you can go to panels and then you've got different view modes, so you can change them. So if I wanted this to be perspective, I can go perspective and then persp, and then that will change it. If I wanted to change it to a side, I can do that. So I can hit side, and that way you can set this up however you want. So let's say we're working in this mode. I want to model in here in the 3D view, and then on this side I want to look at the side. At the minute it's showing me front, so to do that it's just panels, hit orthographic, and then side, and then you can have my nice side view here and then my 3D view here and work between the two. So there's different ways that you can set up Maya to work for you. And lastly, Maya has hundreds and hundreds of tools. We can do all sorts of stuff in Maya. We've got modeling, we've got animation, and we've got rendering. We've got lots and lots of different options, and as a result Maya just simply doesn't have enough space to display everything. So what I suggest you always do is set your workspace up to something that you're used to. So often if you're sitting at a PC, someone may have been doing something differently to you before. They might have been having a look at UV mapping or rendering, and as a result Maya might look completely different. To put it back to normal, you can either go for Maya modeling standard, which will open up your modeling toolkit and you're ready to go for your modeling, or you can just hit Maya Classic and it will set it back to the default setting. So I would just suggest if there's any tools that are missing or things don't look quite right, go back to one of the ones that you're used to and it should set things up correctly.